you don't have to work like a dog, Pisces. You know, when we look at your horoscope, both last month where we saw this major eclipse in this sixth house, and now the congregation of planets in this sixth house, it means that there's an overwhelming imbalance in that area of your life. By the way, I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au, for those of you that are new, and we're just taking a quick snapshot of what's happening here for the sign of Pisces, that's the sun sign, lunar sign or ascending sign, that's the rising sign or ascendant if you know it. So last month we talked about how this would trigger in some cases some crisis, especially when we take a look here as the moon moving around with transformative Pluto on the 2nd, and then into the 12th house of self-awareness, really. This is the house of retirement, seclusion, so you may need some downtime at that time, around the 3rd. And this can be problematic, pardon me, because of the opposition to these planets here. Some of these planets can make you rather irascible, impatient, and having the retrograde Mercury in this part of the horoscope, especially going stationary on the 5th, and then making that contact with Mars, can show that things may not be altogether good on the work front. You need to deal with your co-workers in a very, very diplomatic way. I'm just going to go back there because we see that conjunction of the moon here with Neptune building up after the 6th, the 7th, and then not so much after that as it passes, but that's also going to oppose some of these planets in the 6th house. Now, after the 10th, Mars moves into your relationship area with good aspects from the moon and Uranus, indicating some sudden or unexpected turns, which could be good. Mars is a friendly planet to you. Sun is not so friendly, ruling this 6th house. So it's an opportunity, especially when Mercury on the 10th also moves into this area of relationships. This is the marital house. This is your business partnerships house. And there on the 12th and 13th, the domestic issues come into full swing. The square aspect to all of these planets indicate it's time for deep negotiation. And you can do that while the moon here is in the 5th house. You're able to connect with your inner child, that part of your being which is sensitive, and that creates a nice sextile or 60-degree aspect, which is an aspect of ease between your creative mind and your relationship. And the reason I say that is because you don't want these two planets, Mercury and Mars, to be dominating the landscape, as they are very argumentative, make you very, very impulsive, and sometimes what you say, well, every time you say something, can't be taken back. You've got to be careful what comes out of your mouth. Here we see the moon on the 19th moving into that new moon phase on the 21st, right there, right in the 7th house. So the new moon shows us a new approach to your relationships and the way you are dealing with those significant others in your life. That's important. And that's going to carry through to the ingress, which in your case, that's the ingress when the sun moves into this 8th house of transformation. Look at that. Just before that, we've got a nice conjunction of the moon and Jupiter. That could be a nice sexual connotation where you're connected to your loved one in a more meaningful way. And then on the 23rd, when the sun moves into this area as well, whammy, another double whammy. Look at this. You're going to have the sun throughout the month of September, October, repeating what that quick-moving moon did as it was touching Jupiter. So it's a build-up here of some better opportunities for you, chance for you when Mercury moves away from Mars to let go of all those arguments and to then allow this lovely, sexy combination of Venus and Mars to dominate your marital sector, your partnership sector. That, for some of you that are single, needs to be watched, because that can show impulse and sometimes a little bit of poor taste, especially when Neptune is involved in that, and shows us that you are likely to be a little bit starry-eyed as well as wearing rose-coloured glasses. So do take a step back, study what's coming out of a person's mouth, not just how good they look. Before I see you again next month, That's for October. Don't forget to join me at astrology.com.au. You can get more detail on what's happening. And of course, I'm there along with a lot of other practitioners to help you with a more personal reading if you like. Till next month, take care. Look forward to your company again. Bye-bye.